5 unpopular opinions about Blue Bloods that fans can no longer conceal. These 5 controversial viewpoints have sparked intense debates within the Blue Bloods subreddit. Although there are supporters for each of these opinions, we remain uncertain about the final one. Jackie isn't all that. While many fans were captivated by Jackie Curatola years ago and continue to hold onto that sentiment, there's a segment of the audience that believes she's been excessively praised. These individuals argue that Jackie's storyline has concluded, and there's no need for her to return to Blue Bloods full-time. Contrary to the idealized image some fans have of her, Jackie is not as flawless as she's made out to be. Baez isn't cut out for detective work. Taking a different perspective, some fans have a soft spot for Maria Baez, but they question her suitability for detective work. Critics argue that she rarely takes the lead on cases and often relies on Danny's guidance. Moreover, Baez is seen as hesitant to assert her own opinions on cases, instead relying on Danny to make decisions. Danny has a dark side. Shifting the focus to a main character, certain fans contend that Danny Reagan's popularity doesn't align with his behavior. These critics label Danny as excessively aggressive and assert that he abuses his authority, demonstrating a self-righteous and bullying demeanor. This perspective presents him as an entitled individual who exploits his legal powers to suit his personal agenda. Nicki deserves understanding. Despite facing significant criticism from a portion of the Blue Bloods fan base, Nicki is defended by others who believe the negativity surrounding her is unjustified. Critics argue that Nicki's moderate stance doesn't make her disloyal to her family, but rather shows her thoughtfulness and consideration. She's portrayed as a more nuanced character compared to her Reagan relatives. Blue Bloods requires renewal. While opinions are divided between ending Blue Bloods altogether and continuing it as is, there's a third viewpoint gaining traction: a need for change. Some fans propose that the original series should conclude with a fitting finale, paving the way for a new show centered around Sean's entry into the police department, effectively creating a spin-off. This approach would introduce a fresh perspective while allowing the original characters to make occasional appearances.